Wow, we got lots of snow. It's fallen already within a couple hours, so the forest is blanketed with snow. Also a lot of downed trees, and actually on my way I've been hearing a lot of crackles and tree branches snapping, so kind of got to be careful because it's really wet snow, so it's making all the branches heavy. So beautiful, but got to be careful because this forest here has had a lot of damage from windstorms, so safety first.
My original plan for this trip was to hike in about 5 kilometers to a place I scouted earlier in the fall. But I'm still recovering from a knee injury, so while hiking in, I decided to pick a closer spot. With the wind and the heavy snow on this trip, I think it was the right call.
Okay, I think I found a safe spot out of the dense woods over there. It's a little bit more open than I wanted, but not too bad. Actually, these trees look pretty damn healthy. Hopefully nothing falls on me. The wind is picking up. I can hear it coming through the forest, and some branches and some pretty big trees are starting to fall. So I'll go with this spot. A little more open, but you know what? We'll just deal with it. Okay, so got a lot of work to do. Want to set up the tent, pick a spot here, flatten the ground first, and then set up the tent, and then got to get collected firewood. I'm losing daylight pretty quick, so let's go. Okay, so tent set up, camp is kind of set up. I know where I'm going to put my fire pit. The snow is just letting up now. It might change to rain, freezing rain later. Might go back to snow. It's a really weird day, so we'll see. I'm going to collect some firewood now. There was lots of down in the bush. If you can hear in the background, there's some wind, but there's also some shotgun blasts going off. Yeah, so I think I'm not going to go too far here in the woods. There's a couple spots I can collect wood. Nothing really around here, which is fine. I have a new saw to try out, the Agoa Boreal 21, I believe. Got it for Christmas, so I'm excited to try that out. I think I'm going to wear my hunter's orange toque, just in case, because I think it's pretty far off. Like when you hear these way out in the wild here, it's probably pretty far off, but why take a chance? Just in case. So all right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go collect wood, start a fire, and then get everything else at camp set up. Here we go. Oh, knees still killing me. Oh. Done. Wow. Someone's been busy. Good for you. All right, I gotta get back to being busy. Here we go. Wow, that was the weirdest part I've ever seen. This start. But you know what? It started, so I'm not gonna argue. Got the fire started. I'm gonna let it die down. Gonna get dinner going. I'm losing light quick. The theme of the day again is losing light quick. But I have the fire going. Tent's up. Firewood's cut. I got to cut a little bit more, but I got a good chunk to get me through, probably to the night. Found about I don't know, 6 or 7 logs that I cut, so that's pretty good. That new saw is awesome. It really cuts well, so pretty happy with that. So thanks for that, guys. So let me catch you up. So my trip in was a little bit different than what I thought it was going to be. I injured my knee back in last January, so I don't know, almost a year, 10 months or so, something like that, whatever. And then I'm in line for surgery, and I've been working out and still been playing hockey, doing stuff with the kids, no problem, camping, no problem. But last winter I only got to camp twice in the winter because of the injury. I didn't want to go far in the backcountry. It started to get better, then I injured it one more time sometime in October. But again, was able to do some rehab exercise on it, weights, strengthen it, no problem. Which is great, but I find that going into the forest, especially with the snow like this, it can be really tricky. It's one of those things that oh, fire's really going now. You don't know where the 1 second. You don't know where you're gonna step and step into something where it's unstable. Much like how I tripped over this log today. Completely unstable. Hilarious. You guys would have loved it. Fell right on my face. Didn't hurt myself though. But anyway, so I had planned out a couple different spots. These are Crown Land spots, so a couple different spots. The furthest I wanted to go was 5 kilometers. I didn't make it that far. I realized pretty quickly that my knee just wasn't taking it. There was a couple times where I'd step, I could feel some pain. So you know what? 2 kilometers in, I found a spot. Not perfect. It's actually turns out to be pretty decent. It's kind of pretty. It's got a pretty sight, the white snow, but it's a little bit open. Anyways, let's get this fire going, knock it down a bit, and then we're going for steaks today on the grill and some baked potatoes, which I can throw in now. So, all right, let's go. Okay, so we got some baked potatoes that we'll chuck in there. And I'll get the grill going. Yeah, it's decent for steak, I think. pretty good. Baked potatoes are always tough for me. I didn't pick the right baked potatoes today, so that's my fault. But they should be something simple, right? You just throw it in, you're good to go. I add a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt. That's it. On my steak, all I add is a little bit of salt. That's all I like. I don't really like steak spice. Call me odd. That's just the way I roll. I talked about the other kinds of camping I want to do. I really want to try tarp camping again. I did that last year and that was a lot of fun. I want to try camping just with the campfire and a simple cot or my sleep system. I bought a simple cot that I can just carry with my sled, bring it in, pick a nice day, nice and clear, and I should be good. The other thing I want to do is try hammock camping in the winter. I've never done that before. It's not as popular, but it's something I wouldn't mind trying. It looks like a lot of fun. And maybe if I get into it, hot tent. It's something that I am interested, but it's expensive, and especially just to get into it. And I think the more I get into it, I'll probably invest in that. But for now, I'm just enjoying camping this way in the winter. It's a lot of fun. So we'll see. Who knows what the future will bring. Okay, so I'm in the tent now. I'm not ready for bed. I'm not changed into my warm clothes. Normally, I always get changed out of my day clothes into some fresh warm clothes. I have nice warm socks with some little, I don't know, fleece booty things. If I wasn't so lazy, I'd show you. And then merino wool long johns, no underwear. I'm sure you want to know that. And then a merino wool long sleeve shirt. And then I have my baklava if I need to rob a bank or if I get cold in the middle of the night. My sleep system, pretty simple. I have one of those simple foam pads underneath. Then I have my air mattress. I think it's rated 2.5 or 3 with the R value. So you put those two together, and I have no idea. Math is not my specialty. And then the sleeping bag, I think it's rated for -5 Celsius, I think. But I also have an inner lining that I just haven't pulled up yet underneath. So I'm hoping I'll be warm enough. I don't generally get that cold, so I should be pretty good. Famous last words, right? No, it's not supposed to go down too cold. But everything else is good. Camp's ready. I can see the fire. Still, I'm going to have to go put that out and just double check, make sure everything is good around camp. But it's been a good experience so far. The having a fire in winter at nighttime like that, all by yourself out in the wilderness like this, that's pretty cool. I mean, not a lot of people get to experience something like that. They should, to be by yourself out here. And I get why they don't, but you know what? It's been an incredible experience for me. So anyways, hoping to have a good night. We'll see how I sleep, and we will see you in the morning. I'm already thinking about coffee in the morning. That's weak, eh? Good morning. Wasn't sure what to expect when I woke up because the tent is so dark. But when I woke up, it's a little bit windy, but sure enough, blue sky and the sun is coming up. So it's around 8 now. I'm not too sure what the temperature is, but it's not bad at all. I'm in my merino wool, my hoodie. Not too bad. I was a little bit cold when my arms were out of the sleeping bag, but for the most part, not too bad. Didn't get a great sleep. The snow, as you can see behind me, is falling on top of the tent from the branches. One of those things I didn't really think about, but I should have. It was a good spot because it's kind of sheltered, but sure enough, when the snow was falling off and hitting the tent with the wind, yeah, that kind of woke me up a couple times, but not too bad. I think it's 8 o'clock. We got a busy day. I'm gonna get the fire going, get some coffee, some breakfast, and then tear down, and then on our way out. So let's go. Oh. So you may have seen me wearing these gloves earlier. They're from Unigear. They sent them to me. I'm not being paid by them. I don't do gear reviews or anything like that, but they sent me them and I tried them out. They work pretty well. A trip like this, you know what, it really wasn't cold enough to warrant heated gloves, but I wanted to bring them and test them out. They're pretty decent. They're made mostly of like the palms are of leather, so that's good. And they do a good job. They really keep your hands warm. I did hike a couple weeks ago and it was colder. They did a good job, but for something like this, I don't know, I probably don't need it because it's not that cold out. Okay, so I'm going to enjoy the rest of this breakfast and then maybe another coffee. I have enough water for one more. Then I got to tear down. That tent is absolutely soaking wet now that everything's melting on top of it. So anyways, it was a good trip. I often tell myself on these kinds of trips that there will come a day that I cannot do winter camping. There will come a day where I can't hike through the woods in the wintertime. But today is not that day. I still can do it, and I will do it, and that's a lot of the motivation, because that day comes where you can't do it. It's really gonna be a bummer. So for me, I enjoy every chance I get to get out, even if it's tough. You know what? I try to make the best of it every trip. So, and I really appreciate you coming along on the trip with me. So thanks for watching, and wish me luck on the teardown, and then the walkout should be good, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.